Okay, work lights. I've basically had a number of bad experiences with work lights in job sites that are dark, using flashlights, working under the hood with my car at home. Typically, you'll see these work lights. A lot of people use these work lights, and they're convenient, but they're limited. They get hot. Um, Basically, you can only hang them or keep them in your hand, so it leaves one hand occupied and one hand free, which isn't conducive to efficient working. Also, when you're up on a ladder using something like this with a cord, it's pretty easy to get tangled up, trip yourself, fall, or burn yourself. The typical lights that you see on a job site, usually for task lighting, look like these. These are great too, but again, they're bulky. You can't just stick them in your pocket when you need to focus in on something. They need to basically stay on the ground. It's hard to hang them, and they also get very hot. Now, if you're looking at the light on the left is an LED light, same type of a work light that needs to be stabilized on the ground. It's very hard to hang these using those handles. You can use this in your car. You can recharge it using a cigarette lighter, or plug it in. But again, they're bulky, and pretty much most of them use a cord. And if you're up on a ladder, it can be pretty tricky to shine in on something that's not getting enough light. And then there's the traditional flashlight that, again, is portable and convenient, but how do you set the thing up to use both your hands? For the most part, you see guys walking around the job site with these stuffed in their mouths just to focus in on something. And if not, you're using your hand or you're using another man to hold the light. You're wasting manpower there. So I found these magnetic lights that basically stick to all types of steel. They hang, they're stable, they can sit on the ground, they can hang from pretty much anything, or they stick to anything magnetically. They're portable, you could stick them in your pocket after using them. There's no cord, so if you're up on a ladder, you can easily maneuver around, stick it to what you need, and move on. In my case, let's pretend that I'm having car trouble. You pop your hood, and you stick it right under the hood. Not every car has a light bulb underneath. Mine, for example, doesn't, and even if it did, the lights are typically weak. So using this, keeping it in the car, it takes up no space, no cords. If you're stuck out in the middle of the road, in the middle of nowhere, just stick it under your hood. In the wheel well, hung on as a hook, or back on the tailgate, it works. And for me, I enjoy installing my own car stereo. I'm out for hours messing around with my car, with friends' cars, and the dome light will usually help, but is weak, and then it drains the battery. So these are convenient. Now again, on the job site, they're portable. They stick to metal. They're directional. No cords, no tripping, keeping your hands free.